Hey, good evening everybody. Sammy Thunder here. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight, as the title is described, I'll be displaying a new pre-war addition to the collection. As some of you may have known, I've kind of started pivoting to collecting a lot of pre-war stuff and finding a lot of unique items. You can chalk it up to my experience at the National and seeing what others have been collecting and picking up. And some inspiration from some content creators here have kind of pivoted my thinking in terms of collecting some really cool stuff that's out there, and definitely worth looking into. Anyway, as some of you have seen, I've been collecting a lot of T206 stuff, and I've always been intrigued by, there's one T206 card that is relatively inexpensive, comparatively, of course, to some of the bigger names. And one of the names that I've been wanting to pick up for a while is the player John Titus. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with John Titus, his card in the T206 set is famous for him being the only mustache player on the showcased on the card. But just a little, I pulled out my the T206 players and their stories collection. There's not a whole lot about John Titus, but I figured I'd share some info with you. Now, I've always been understood that his nickname was Tight Pants John Titus, but here they mention that his nickname was Silent John, and he was known for his quiet demeanor. Good, as it's described here, he was a good and steady, dependable player for both the Phillies and the Braves. Not the world's greatest hitter, but he was a contributor and a solid player defensively and offensively. Now, what's kind of cool, and I don't think the Wikipedia article or anything that I could find displayed this, but he was known for always having a toothpick whenever he played, and I thought that was pretty cool. Kind of gave him like a little bit of an edge, and kind of like the mustache kind of almost helps in that way to kind of uplift that edge, even though it was only, he shaved it off right after the T206 set. He finished his days playing for the Kansas City Blues in the American Association, batting .311, and he retired from the game when he was 39 years old. It says here that he was born in St. Clair, Pennsylvania in February 21st, 1876, and he actually died in St. Clair as well, January 8th, in 1943. So he, lived a fairly nice life as far as longevity goes. Left-handed, batted and threw left-handed. He was an outfielder, and his career batting average is .282, which not bad at all. So, without further ado, I'm going to showcase the card that's in the binder. This is the John Titus T206 card. Like I mentioned before, the mustache. He's the only mustache player in this set. And, I've been looking for one for quite a while. This one is the Piedmont 350 subject, so it's not really all too rare at all. You can find them pretty easily. But it seems like whenever I'm at shows, I can generally only find one or two dealers that have them, and they usually are, the prices are inflated quite a bit. But this one, if you're curious, I paid $150 for this, which I thought was very fair for the condition. And it's really cool to have one in my possession and to have one in the collection now, so I can put this in the binder and just kind of admire them any given day. But let me know what you think. I have some more pre-war stuff coming in, and then a nice little lot that I plan on trying to sell at a future show. Hopefully I'll have them later this week, and then hopefully I'll get that SGC order back in as well, so we'll see how things go. But thanks so much for watching, y'all. I hope you have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. Take care.